Hello, everybody. Welcome again to International Watercolour Masters 2024. For our final artist of today, one of the most widely known contemporary artists from Bulgaria, a lady that came to the last International Watercolour Masters in 2022 and was a complete wow with our audience, who were absolutely fascinated by her fantasy paintings, because I think that's what they are, fantasy landscapes. Wonderful use of colour, very exciting, dynamic. Beautiful paintings, and an even more beautiful person. Please give a very warm welcome to Veneta Docheva.
Hi. Thank you, David, for these very, very kind words. I'm so grateful to be here in front of these so friendly people. I'm very emotional. After 5 minutes, I will be calm and everything will be better. My English is not very good, but I have a friend who will translate me if I can't understand something. I love to, when I am doing demo, I prefer to explain you what I'm doing, because this is more useful for you. I will be very happy if you ask me questions and I will answer. It's better for me when we can communicate when I'm painting. This is good for me and I think for you. I'm from Bulgaria and I will paint with Rockwell. Rockwell is very good brand of watercolor, and I will show you what we can do with these colors. And now the time is not so big, and I will begin. Thank you that you're here. At first, I will put a masking fluid because I would like to show you how brave and lively we can paint with watercolor. But for this, it's very important to keep white places, and then we can feel more calmly. This is maybe the more boring part of the demo. Then everything will be interesting. I would like to show you how interesting and lively technique is watercolor. With watercolor, you have to paint very bravely, and everything is not so important, I think. With watercolor, you can connect with your inside feeling and express it by the most good way. I almost finish with putting masking fluid on the paper. I'm using brush which I can wash on time and use it again. If you, some brushes you have to put in this swirl to throw it. You have to dry masking fluid really well. If you didn't do this, when you out the masking fluid, it will be ruin the paper. I'm quickly, but normally I'm painting slowly. But we don't have a lot of time, and I will wet the paper both sides. You have to use, for my technique, very soft brush. Not synthetic. Synthetic just for the other texture I show you after a few minutes.
Do you always use a perspex sheet underneath?
Sorry, quickly, please. More.
Do you always use a perspex sheet underneath?
I'm always using paper 30 grams of 30 grams cotton 100%. But you have to wait a few minutes because balloons, they start appear on the paper, and with more strong moving, you can delete them. The most important is not to afraid what you will do. What you're doing is great. And watercolor, it's painting, I show you. Now, this is lemon yellow. Just like this. Wow, wow, wow. You don't need to think a lot. You have to think before to start. But today I'm very emotional. Thinking is not so easy. You see, you have to be very concentrated because everything will be happening very quick. This is Indian yellow. And now this is Valentine purple. Rockwell have very interesting name of their watercolors. This is the more important part of the painting when you are doing the first layers, because if it's not going well, you can't improve. Then better to throw the painting and start again. This is not very good, but better than to try, and everything is not good.
How would you assess that it's not going well?
No, you will see. This is moving. You have to paint really a lot. This is midnight purple color. When you're using violet and yellow, this is not very easy because you can receive very dirty color. But when you're using more good watercolors, it's easy. And now we will do this. And this. but brush have to be really, really soft. And you are starting to moving the paper and try okay. This is Alexandra Diamond Purple, violet, but other violet, more blue. Now by side. Now by side. And you need a place where you can't be afraid that everything will be in colors. My curtains, they are all in the colors. One time, the national TV come to take interview by me, and I change everything. Diapers, which is very white. I wash my curtains. And then they come and they say, this is everything is very clean. Please take few colors on them. That everything when you are painting like this is in colors. No, you see how soft is everything. And now we are starting with a more interesting part. You need brushes which is with more tough. This is very expensive and the very hard it's not soft, really hard. And you start to do this. Now everything is looking awful, but after that, everything will be better. Just a second. This is lapis brown, something between brown and violet. Very colorful. I would like, when you go to home, would like to do everything yourself. Two years ago, I would like to do this theme, but притеснявам се. But I was stressed that everything will be in colors and I do more calm theme. You see, everything is happening alone. emotional, and I need to paint every day with, when you're painting every day, it starts to be very boring. And I need to do myself more interesting. And I start to try different things. In the beginning, not everything is happening how I would like. But when I'm painting, and I do a lot of mistakes, and many paintings go to I'm throwing them, I saw that in one painting, which was terrible, awful, or painting, in which places something happening. And I start to study for myself and my painting. And I start to откривам. And I start to discover some things, and I'm painting more than 20 years. From 2009, I'm painting every day. This is really a lot of painting. This is Mystic Wizard. You see how here, what happened. And when you're painting like this, and you're thinking to go out, at first look at the mirror. Many times I go out with blue, gray, you see me. Yeah. Every know where I live knows that I'm an artist. Yes. This is synthetic brush too. When I'm painting like this, I know that everyone from you thinking if she will do the painting in the end. And you're stressed like me. This is limo green brown. Колко е часа, Миша? Колко? Добре. If you have any question, ask me. If I understand, I will answer. In these places, no one artist can do the best painting in the world, but the more important here to show you technique, and you can to use what you know. when I'm traveling to do demo somewhere, always I'm bringing my toilet paper. It's not funny. Actually, this is so important because if you can't popivаш. Не знаеш. To tap the water. You can see what happening because okay. This is salt. I like to use sometimes salt for the interesting texture. There are so many visions about this. Have we used the salt? I were talking with many old artists who said that many years nothing happened with their painting when they use salt. After that, we just throw it. Now you see what texture there will be. Here I would like to do more dark and very kindly go to the white. No, I have never tried to paint with oil. Watercolor is very quick technique, and I'm very quick for everything, and I have never to paint with everything else. This is my technique, and it's very difficult to change oil and watercolor because we can paint by very different way. When we are painting with oil, we go from dark to white. A watercolor from white to dark. And when we paint with watercolor, we have to think really a lot because if we put dark color somewhere, we can't take it out. And it's very different. And I'm thinking that if someone paint oil and watercolor, it's really difficult to paint really good both technique. Do you understand me? Yeah. Good. Okay. Normally, I will do this more slowly, but now I will use hair dryer because there is a lot of work. You can see here what's happening with salt. If I have more time to wait, when I'm putting salt like this and wait, you will receive something like this. And this is very interesting texture when you're doing leaves or any nature texture. even now when I'm using hair dryer, you can see that here is form some texture. Now I will show you how to leave my water is very dirty, but I will try to show you how you can do more far flowers, just like that. When the flowers is more dark, it won't be so contrast, and by this way you can do. You see how interesting is happening. When you're painting like this, you can't think about everything in the beginning, and you have to watch the painting and think how you're feeling the painting. If you need some white, you just put a flowers.
Do you have a picture in mind before you start?
Yes, I have. But this is not absolutely concretic. I'm following for the painting. This is maybe is not the best, but is better than watercolor is moving, and everything is changing. I'm doing one theme many times, but everything it is different because I'm feeling by the different way, and many times clients told me, we would like you to do this. I have never painted by order because I can't do the same painting. Okay. Now I have to dry really good, and I need maybe 2 minutes. Now I will use brush like a normal artist. I can do this. You can do the texture of the tree with this one, I don't know the word. How is the name in English? Huh? Palette knife. With palette knife, this is very useful many times. You can do many branches and very easy to do the texture. You can see how happening. Here I need just dark branches, doesn't matter what color is it. When you're painting, you can use other colors. Absolutely, it's not necessary to use these colors. More important to feel what is inside in you and express your colors. Colors is just my colors in this painting, but I can do this in absolutely different nuances. And see the south, what not do, what do. This is just brush, gum. But when you out the masking fluid, you can do this only if everything is dry. If it's not, everything is going out. I can paint more seriously. You can see after that my painting on the show. There I paint a nature and moon, sea, and there I use brush more. And you can see both painting there. If you have any question, I'm absolutely on time and everything is going well. There will be painting.
You paint with great energy and also intuitively. Do you have any idea in advance what you think you'd like to create?
Misha? Кога? Yes, every time before to start, I'm thinking really a lot. It's not easy process because I would like to paint immediately, but I'm thinking a lot. First thing which I'm thinking in which colors I would like to paint. This is more important for me because different mood is going in different colors. And if I'm more nervous, I'm using more red, more expressive colors. When I'm more calm, I'm painting with very, very kindly blue and very soft pastels nuance. This is the most important. I can't paint in red if I'm not in a red mood. When I came here, I have idea what I would like to do, but more for me, I can do in the other colors all this.
So you develop it as you go along?
Yes, yes.
What retains its freshness and energy. It's lovely.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. Two birds. Okay. And my signature. And I'm ready.